Here we go, Nelson Ceballos and Kirk Daniel. Kirk Daniel will run here first.
Okay, outside lane driver ready.
Outside lane, Nelson Ceballos will run now. Here we go, Nelson Ceballos. This is the time of Nelson Ceballos and Russell Kirk. There we go. Kirk Daniel pala, sorry about that. Nelson Ceballos right here. Oh, skidding the rear tires upon the entrance of that part of the track. Grabe itong mga maneuver ng mga the drivers right now are really very competitive. Nelson Ceballos right there.
Okay, Kirk Daniel
Approaching the finish line. Kirk Daniel 58.12 seconds, while Nelson Ceballos, there we go, approaching.
Nelson Ceballos approaching to the finish line.
Here we go, Nelson Ceballos 56.47. Miguel Howe, we are on board Miguel Howe right here. Here we go. You can see how he does this one right here. There we go. That's Miguel Howe. Started here first. Okay, now we are going to release the other driver. Here we go. That is Joseph Felisa. Looking good as well. The fast part of the track where you're going to maneuver that one. Now, this is Miguel Howe right here. There we go. We are on board Miguel Howe and how he maneuvers the car right there. So, Miguel Howe. That is Joseph Feliza right now. Looking good as Miguel Howe is navigating onto the 360 part of the track. Here we go. Miguel Howe onto the finish line for Miguel Howe. Nice maneuver there for Miguel Howe. Here we go. Now, let's move on to Joseph Feliza right here. It's kind of windy right here in Davao City, so I hope everyone is doing well. Medyo mahangin po tayo ngayon dito. And Joseph Feliza, 58.53 right there. And here we go. Si Raj Pingyaman. And of course, on the other side of the track, that is John Mark Barbar. There we go. So, mauna pong lumabas dito si Raj. There we go. Si Raj Pingyaman looking good. Nice one right there. Here we go. This is John Mark Barba, and this is his time right there. So, nauna si Raj a while ago. So, looking at Siraj right there, there you go. He's timed differently right here. Of course, we are back here at Crocodile Park, and we are very happy to be back right here. John Mark Barba, novice stock. This is novice stock B category. Home stretch right here for Siraj Pingyaman. Let's see anong time ni Siraj Pingyaman right here. Of course, Siraj is one of those top drivers who's gonna win the overall right here. Finishing here, Siraj Pingyaman. 1 minute 61 seconds right there. Now, John Mark Barba. Here we go. Home stretch for John Mark Barba right here. Welcome to your Eneos Regional Autocross Championships. Home stretch right here for John Mark Barba. Here we go. That is his time right there. 1:03.36. There we go. This is Felix John Ralion and Felix Pontino. There we go. That's Felix Pontino Jr. clocking in on a different time. Now, John Ralion will start here, right here. There we go. That's John Ralion. That is the time of John Ralion. Now, there we go. So, medyo mahangin na po dito sa amin ngayon. Yep, medyo yung hangin, medyo ano na. There we go. Felix Pontino Jr. right here. Clocking in on that part of the track. I think this dito yung time ni Felix Montino Jr. So,
Okay, Felix Montino Jr. approaching to the finish line.
finish line right here for Felix Montino Jr. 59.71, an improvement right there. So, General yun, tingnan natin. Ito yung time ni General yun. Now, approaching the finish line right here. Here we go for John Ralion. Here we go. Here we go. It's improvement. Wow, clock on the brakes. 102.31.
Okay.
Here we go. Atomua starting here. Let's see. He is being timed differently. Welcome to your original autocross presented to you by Eneos Motor Oil. #1 motor oil in Japan. Here we go. And of course, this is Cody Pontino. That is his time right there. There we go. So,
Okay, NOV STCK, line up your cars now.
looking good for both drivers.
Greg Darius, Felix Montino Jr.
This is Atomua right now. Looks fast right here. Going into that part of the track. There we go. So medyo ano sila. This is Cody Pontino. Medyo maganda din pinapakita ni Cody dito. Here we go. Finish line. 1 minute 4 seconds. Now let's go to Cody Pontino. There we go. Here we go for Cody Pontino. Now approaching the chicane, going into the start-finish line. Medyo mabilis ito. 1:02.86.